Assalamu alaikum students. Today's topic is the British East India Company, and we will discuss this topic under these headings. Students of class O0, uh, you know very well that previously we had discussed the battles of Plassey and the Battle of Buxar. So we came across that the British East India Company uh, succeeded uh, in winning these battles, and as the results of the victories, the East India Company got total control of trade, especially in Bengal. So after getting control on trade in Bengal, the officials of East India Company started getting huge gifts of land and other things from the local people. So East India Company earned huge profits and the British merchants became very rich. So the economic conditions for the local people got so worst, means the local people were exploited and a severe famine hit Bengal, and uncountable people they died in that famine. So the economic conditions got so worst in Bengal that the British government had to take notice regarding the bad governance in Bengal. So the British government was forced to act to stop that type of misgovernment, and they had to intervene into the affairs of East India Company in India. So, as a result, just to implement the good governance, the British government had passed so many acts and they had taken so many measures. Just like in 1773, the British had passed an act of parliament to force East India Company to implement good governance in Bengal. In the same way, in 1784, the British had passed the India Act, which was known as the Pitt's Act, Pitt's India Act, and it was to take direct control of Indian possessions. According to this act, Governor General as well as the provincial governors were being appointed. Furthermore, the commander in chief of the armed forces was also being appointed. The East India Company they continued trade, but it had lost many of its administrative powers. Under the new policies made by the British government, a police force and a legal system were being set up. A professional civil service was introduced. Uh, After setting up this new administrative system in India, the British government continued to expand British control furthermore. In this regard, in 1782, the first Governor General of India, Warren Hastings, signed a peace treaty with the Marathas to end the First Maratha War. This gave the British the opportunity to extend their influence to other areas. In 1799, Governor General Wellesley invaded the state of Mysore and he killed Tipu Sultan. The British had then controlled the state of Mysore. In the same year, in 1799, the Nawabs of Awadh were defeated and they were forced to grant large areas of land to the British. In 1803, the British entered Delhi and forced the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam to accept that he was ruling under their protection, means under the British protection. And finally, in 1818, the Marathans were totally defeated by the British forces and they accepted the British control. Now we will discuss about a personality, Titumir. So the Titumir, his real name was Sayyid Mir Nisar, and basically he was a Bengali freedom fighter, and uh, he led the people against the oppression of Hindu and the British zamindars as well as the British colonial system. In 1822, Titumir went to perform Hajj. In 1827, he returned back and he started his work to get the Bengal free from the British domination. So he raised an army of 15,000 soldiers. Further, he built a bamboo fort at Narkal Baria in October 1831, and initially he defeated British forces who were being sent by the British to destroy Titumir. As a result, the British sent an army, a big army including cavalry, cannon, and modern weapons, and they fought against Titumir. And in that battle, Titumir was died along with his many of his followers after 5 years of fierce fighting. And later on, the British commander praised the amazing bravery of Titumir and his men.